What is up, Karadics? Welcome to our Need for Speed Heat video. This will be customizing the beautiful 1969 Dodge Charger. One of the most famous cars, made famous mainly because of the Dukes of Hazzard, Fast and Furious movie. I mean, it's just mainly films that have made this car so popular. I mean, and the car itself is just so beautiful. You know, you have the flying buttresses, the amazing beefy Hemi. I mean, the designs of this car is just so beautiful. And with that in mind, I do want to, I guess, make a disclaimer that some of the upgrades aren't that great, so I'm not going to be putting too many of them on it because I don't want to ruin the car, in my opinion. So just a little fair warning before I start customizing. But yeah, let's get right into it. So, first option is this fender that kind of like shaves some of it off, removes the chrome trim. Okay. Then you got these pickup truck style fenders. And then a carbon fiber one. Oh man, some of these are just a very, very subtle, smooth wide body. Something so smooth that, I mean, you can barely even tell that it's there. There's something to kind of give the wheels more of. I mean, they could have done something very nice, but they just decided to do pickup truck style fenders instead. Not a fan of that. Headlights, in order to see them, you have to turn on the car, so there we go. I love that, the hidden headlights, hideaway. Then here are the different colors. So the first one, I don't even know what it does. Like, oh, okay, it's tinted. There we go. You can't really see it when it's on. So the first one's tinted. Then you got all the different colored ones there. So cool. Love that. I'm not gonna be putting. I'm gonna leave the yellow lights. Windows, hood. So you have this one adds a bunch of vents there. You got that one, and then you got the hood from the CUDA. If you want to put the CUDA hood on a Charger for some reason. I mean, if you like the CUDA hood, I guess go for it. Personally, I love the stock Charger hood. It has like those accents on the, I mean, it just looks so good. Almost everything about this car is so nice. And if you notice, that design matches the same ones that are on the side of the door. It's just so cool. The engineers back then, the car designers, they just had so much passion. Grill. So you have the 68 Charger grill, that's awesome. And you got this one, and then the one from the CUDA. So again, more CUDA parts. You can pretty much turn it into a CUDA, even though we have the CUDA in this game too, so not really a reason to do that. But I'm gonna do the 68 Charger grill. Looks a little cleaner. Alright, front bumper. You can get a carbon fiber one without the little bumper supports, okay. Chrome one without bumper supports. Another chrome one with like a little indent in the middle, okay. And then a carbon fiber version of that. I'll do the chrome one without bumper supports. Make it look a little cleaner. Let's do that. Hopefully that bumper doesn't fall off. No, I'm just kidding. Front splitter. Okay, you can remove the fog lights. Okay. This one, I can't really tell. Okay, so the stock one has like a little vent down there, and this one removes that vent. Okay. This one makes the vent split. Alright. And this is without the fog lights. Then you have a front splitter. Kind of similar to the Superbird and the Daytona. Okay. Different versions of that. And then this one's, I think this is a little closer to the Superbird one. Okay, so a lot of options there. Should we do one of these? Or maybe this one. I don't know, I think this one looks a little more like something they would have done back then, not something like this. So, let's go with this one. Alright. We already looked at the fenders. Alright, mirrors. So you have the stock mirror. Fun fact, this car only has a mirror on the driver's side, so just move the camera. There you go. Love that. You got the fender mounted ones, then like race car style ones, more fender mounted ones, and then carbon fiber race car style ones. I mean, the mirror is a characteristic of this car. You can't remove that. You just can't. Side skirts, so you can put a chrome trim on it. Interesting. You can do this one with all the holes. And then this like massive side skirt that's just way too low. They should have done something very subtle. The chrome trim just looks random. It looks so out of place. It doesn't need that there. So we're not going to be putting that. Rear fenders, basically different, the same thing as the front, just at the rear. That's that. Tail lights, you can have the lightly tinted stock ones and then full blacked out stock ones. And then the 68 Charger tail lights, that's really cool. And then lightly and then fully tinted. See the... listen to that idle. Oh man. When we go to the exhaust sound modifying, I'm not gonna talk at all, and I'll raise the volume so you guys just so that you can hear that amazing idle. Okay. Let's shut it off there. I think I'm gonna do the 68s tinted. I think that looks cool. Definitely the fully tinted. That looks awesome. Okay. Move up here. Sound system. All right. Rear spoiler. So you can do like this ducktail here. I mean, it's alright. Not what I would have liked. I would have liked a very thin lip, but I mean, it's okay. And you got a clear one that's perfectly flat for some reason. Not really creative. And then a drag wing. So if you want to make a drag car out of it, you can do that. I've been debating this one. I'm not sure. Because the car itself has like a little built into the body. It kind of goes up a bit. I don't know. Whatever. It's a customization video, right? Let's just throw it on there. I probably ended up taking off it. I probably ended up taking it off after the video. Okay. Rear bumper. You're going to do a smooth one. We're probably going to do that to match our front. Carbon fiber. Or completely removed. That's definitely different. But there was no removal for the front. So we would have a bumper at the front, but not at the rear. That would just look very weird. So let's do the chrome one without the supports. Okay, license plate. Do that. Need for Speed. Alright, for this one I'm just going to do RT, because it's an RT. Yes. There we go. Alright. Diffuser. Okay. Alright. Definitely not. Exhausts. We have the stock ones that are kind of like a square / oval shape. We got titanium ones that point up. Some ricer exhausts here. And then you got the quad, but they point up. Okay. And then you got dual with really big mufflers. You got dual with thinner mufflers. Oh my. Okay. Carbon fiber. Point down. And then point up again. Titanium. Oh my. Alrighty. So there's no quad ones that stick out normally. You know, straight. So I guess we'll just put these that have the bigger tips, I guess. Alright. Get that. Alright, so now the wheels. So I'm going to modernize it a bit. I'm going to put some modern wheels on it. Some HREs. I've been getting some comments, stop putting the same wheels on all the cars, so I mean I always put my, some of my favorite wheels on the cars, but let's try this one out this time. I'm still gonna paint it black though, you can't change my mind on that. We'll increase the size. Oh wow, what a difference. I think one up, yeah, the largest one is way too big. I think that's good. And let's do the same for the rear. Rims, change rim. There we go. There it is. Increase the size. And then one down. There we go. Now we'll change the color. I'm gonna do a full black. Stop painting wheels black. I like wheels in black, okay? We're gonna do, I think, gloss or matte. Yeah, I think matte. Matte black. All the way around, apply to all. Recent, matte, black. There we are. Apply to all. Now the brakes. So we're definitely going to get rid of these drum brakes, that's for sure. Oh, you can't! Why? Ghost Games, why? EA, how could you? How could you? Maybe break this? Ah, there we go. That's how you do it. Okay. I got sad for a moment. Alright, so the way to do it, you have to select a break this first. Makes sense. Okay. Modernizer all the way with carbon ceramics? Definitely. Alright. Now we can put the calipers. Yes. Well, different calipers. Do the red Brembos. Very nice. Okay. Tires, I'm gonna leave. I think I'll just leave that. Alright. And let's do the same at the front. So we have to go to the disc first. Carbon ceramics. And then the calipers, red. There we are. Alright. Oh man, that looks that looks sick. Now for the paint. So I went through the community. I was gonna paint it black, but if I were to have my charger, this is the way I would have it. I went through the community, and it was this one right here, not the Dukes of Hazzard one, this one. So this guy made it. Chevy _92. So it's the red stripe around the trunk lid, around the RT badges already there. That just looks so good. I absolutely love that. And then we got our red brake calipers to match. Oh man, all black. Oh, it just looks so good. It looks so good. I love it. Oh man, definitely. Let's apply that. All right. Now for that beautiful exhaust note. Here you go. I'm gonna shut up so you guys can hear this amazingness. I'll turn up the volume as well. Alright, that's enough ASMR. Let's get the exhaust notes. So, brace it there. Wow, it makes it... Wow, listen to that. Okay. I think right about there is good. I don't want to change the idle too much. Yeah, we'll just make it all aggressive. Tone. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. It changes our idle a lot. Even though it does on most cars, but on some cars you can't really tell too much of the idle, but on this one you can definitely tell a lot. I think this one right here, so it doesn't change our idle that much. It makes it a little louder, but not overly. Cracks, pops, and flames. So we max that out on a muscle car. I think right there's good. Not too much. Pipe resonance. I never really like messing with a pipe resonance. It's so weird what it does to the sound of the car. It sounds like you put the car in like a bottle or something. It sounds so weird. I'm not gonna do that. Save the changes. Shut it off there. Now, the internal modifications, then we'll stance it out. So engine swaps, you have the 345 horsepower 4-liter V8 from the M3 GTR. You have the 385 horsepower 4.9-liter flat 12 from the Testarossa. We have the 425 horsepower 7-liter V8. 425 horsepower in 1969. Just let that sink in for a moment. Some amazing times back in those days. Oh man. 460 horsepower, that's the 6.2-liter V8 from the Corvette Grand Sport. A 4.5-liter V8 with 570 horsepower. That's from the Ferrari 458. 5-liter V8 from the Jaguar. 5.2-liter V12 with 600 horsepower. That's from the Aston Martin DB11. Put in an 8.4-liter V10 from the Viper. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. There are some Viper swap chargers out there. But, I mean, I don't want to lose that amazing Hemi exhaust note with that amazing idle from that camshaft. I mean, oh, man. Just, oh, decisions. But we're not going to do the V10. We're going to keep that amazing Hemi. A 3.9 liter V8, 710 horsepower. That's from the 48 Pista. The 730 horsepower, 6.5 liter V12 from the Lamborghini Aventador. A 585 horsepower forged 4.7 liter V8. I don't know what that's from. And a 715 horsepower forged 5 liter V8. I don't know what that's from either, so definitely interesting though. Alright, so stock engine. Now let's max it out. We're going to put a supercharger on this one instead of a turbo, even though we get less power, but makes more sense in this car. Okay. 15-pound tank. Definitely track suspension. Wow, look at how much it lowered. Elite brakes, 100%. Do some track tires. I want to make it more like a street car than a drag car. Transmission, Elite 7-speed. Okay, let's do that. Track differential. And of course, nitrous power. Alright. Stance. It lowered a lot when we did those other upgrades. Let's see. Wow, you can really lower it a lot. I think right there's good. Not too much. Alright. Effects, you know, a nitrous color, tires more color, all that stuff. I usually never mess around with that. The air suspension, though, look at how funny that is. It's literally on the ground. And then when you turn it on, it goes back up. Kind of cool. Alright, let's see how it drives. I'm excited for the top speed run. And that wonderful supercharger sound combined with our engine note. Alright. Yes. Listen to that supercharger. Oh, it actually handles pretty good. With the track suspension and all that. Wow. Let's go on the hood, shall we? Yes. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Wow, that sounds so good. This thing is very fast. This transmissions are really good. Wow. Oh man. That idle, I just can't get over that. Alright, now for the top speed run. Downforce, lower it all the way. Sensitivity, definitely up a bit. Alright, here we go. Jeez. 238, not bad. I had to drift that there, and then I was going into the bushes. Oh man. This is awesome. Getting a little squirrely there. Wow. That is awesome. What an amazing car. I highly recommend buying this one. It's not crazily expensive. I wish the customization was better. I really do, but all in all, it's not that bad considering. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.